Welcome to this video. My name is Eva and I'm so excited to be making this video. I will talk about my impressions of living in Seville. So for those of you who don't know, who don't follow me on Instagram, I spent 2.5 months in Seville, in a city in the south of Spain. Really beautiful city, and I just want to share my impressions with you and why I went to Seville and why exactly Seville and not to any other city. And yeah, and I'm just really excited. So I have three parts to this video. So the first part is why did I chose CV specifically, and the second part is going to be what are the amazing things that I experienced in CV and the benefits of the city, and the third part is what I didn't like so much, and then the final question, can I imagine to live there? So yeah, I'm gonna start with why did I actually go to Seville. I went there because I just came home from traveling in Asia, and I came home to Germany, and it was a complete culture shock because it was January in Germany, it was freezing cold, it was the winter, and I haven't been to Germany because I'm originally from Germany, but I already lived in the Canary Islands for 1.5 years, so I spent 2 winters in the Canary Islands. Canary Islands, super warm climate in the winter, amazing climate. And then I came to Germany. It was a complete, for me, culture shock because I think specifically in winter, it feels so cold. It feels like also the people are more in the house, and yeah, so complete culture shock. And I was like, wow, I really don't belong here. Even though I'm German, I didn't feel that I belong to Germany anymore. And so I was desperate. I didn't know if this feeling would go away or not. So said, okay, I can work online, and why not do it? Why not? So I decided to go to a city, and I chose Seville specifically because first of all it's in Spain and I love Spanish culture. I want to move to Spain, so it had to be a city in Spain, and also because Seville, I've been there already, and I've been there after my ex-boyfriend and me, we broke up. I went to Seville and I just wanted to go back to Seville because obviously I was heartbroken back then, and I just kind of wanted to face my fears and say, hey, I want to go back to the place where I felt so sad and make it better. And also it's a really beautiful city, and the last part, it's actually super cheap when you compare it to big cities such as Madrid or Barcelona or Valencia. It's really cheap, so the rent is cheap. And yeah, so that's why I went, and it was really just a crazy decision because, to be honest, in Germany I think I had, I don't know, but some symptoms of depression, so I just was okay, I just will try it. So I just took a one-way ticket basically to Spain, and just hand luggage, because I didn't know if it will actually work, if I would actually find an apartment. And so the first um 10 days, I think I was looking for 10 days, and it was really difficult to find an apartment because I was just staying for such a short time, 2.5 months, and that was so tricky to find an apartment. But in the end, I found one, and it was perfect for me. I really liked the apartment, the roommates were nice, so I was just really lucky. And I think that really showed me to sometimes you just need to try, you just need to take the step, and somehow it will work out. And in fact, really, my mental health got so much better. Like, I went to Spain, I even though I didn't really know people, already just being in Spain, my mental health got so much better. And because back in Germany, to be honest, I cried all the time. All the time. I cried the whole day. I was just crying and sleeping. I couldn't, it was really bad. And so I went to Spain and I was kind of happy again. So yeah, and now why or what are the benefits of Seville? So first of all, I already mentioned it, it's really, when you compare it to other cities such as Madrid, Barcelona, Valencia, it's really cheaper. So yeah, you can find apartments for kind of a good price in a good area as well. Also, the hostels were cheap. I originally wanted to go to Malaga, but you had to pay so much for the hostels, so I was like, no, because it was even not clear if I would find something. So cheap hostels, and the architecture is beautiful. Like, the city is super beautiful, is so romantic. is just going for a walk in the evening. It was amazing. So beautiful city, and obviously I was there before, so I already kind of knew where I wanted to live if possible. And yeah, so these were the benefits. I think that Seville, I really, now after so much time has passed, I can say it is a super beautiful city, and I can recommend to definitely visit Seville. Maybe not living, but visit for sure. And now some things that I didn't like so much about Seville. So the first thing is that it can get super hot in the summer. So it can get like 50 degrees, 49 degrees and 40 degrees and 46 degrees. So it's insanely hot. And that's why I would never live the whole year in Seville, because I talked with a lot of people who are from Seville, and they said, hey, like basically the month of August, nobody's in the city. Everyone tries to escape to another city that is on the coast, or maybe in the north, or in the mountains where it's cold. But the city is basically in July and August a ghost town, because everyone tries to escape. So it's really, really hot, really, really hot. So the climate is unfortunately way too hot. And another thing that that's just my impression, doesn't necessarily have to be true, but what I kind of noticed is that there's some, I felt like the city, it was very segregated. So I found an apartment in a really nice area. The people were really fancy clothes, and but when you went a couple of streets down the road, basically, when the the barrio, the quarter basically is a different one. It was really, people were really poor, so it felt really segregated, and I felt that there was a big, really rich poor, a big gap kind of. And I also felt like there's a lot of emphasis on how you look, on the first impression, which clothes you have. And I think that's just, I don't know, I have a different value system. I think my value system is more nature and is less ego and more connection. I don't know. So that was just something that I noticed. But obviously the people are super nice. I met so nice people, and I really love the Spanish way of people. It's so friendly, so full of heart. So that was really, really awesome. So the question is, would I want to live in Seville or somewhere else? I don't want to live in Seville, because just the climate is so hot in the summer, so it's just not for me. I can imagine living there maybe a couple of months in the winter time, but definitely not in the summer. And the second one is just I think just the moral system. I think in Seville it's really important how you look, which car you drive, which clothes you wear. And I feel like in the Canary Islands it's a little bit more relaxed. It's more, everyone's at the beach basically. So yeah, I cannot imagine living in Seville, but it was a great experience, and it was also a great challenge, because I just went to Seville and I didn't know anyone, and I didn't even know if I get an apartment, and I didn't even know how I will do it. And in the end I did it, and I found friends and I found an apartment. And maybe you remember I made a video 2 years ago already about my tough time when I was living with my ex-boyfriend, and I had so many challenges of not finding friends. And then I did a lot of therapy and I can definitely say that therapy helped. I feel that I really could handle the challenge. And yeah, so if you're thinking about therapy, definitely do it. Definitely helpful. If you think about going to Seville, I can definitely recommend it. It is a beautiful city, and just don't go in July, August, and probably June as well. And yeah, I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for watching, and who knows, maybe if you're watching this video at one point in my life, I will offer retreats. I just put it out there, so definitely check on the website that I have. So tap on the link in the description box for retreats. I will offer retreats, and also for ebooks and for e-courses. Hopefully I have some. and yeah, there's always something going on. So thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I see you in the next video. Bye bye.